Just in, breaking news. There is a shortage. Jerry, I told you to put that before I started the interview. Is it? At least it's not live. Wait, it is live? Oh, it's breaking news. Damn it! See, Jerry, look what you did.
Sorry, Rick. First day jitters.
Well then, anyways, breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. There is a shortage on Werther's caramel candies. That's right. The old people are going hectic. No old lady has any caramel candies in their pockets. They're freaking out when they see teenagers. They don't know how to talk to them. They don't know how to connect with them. Before, they could rely on the candies, but now they're freaking out. There are senile old women out there going crazy, throwing whatever they have in their pockets to their kids. And little teenagers, I must warn you, sometimes those are drugs that they're throwing at you. Say no to drugs, kids. On to Steven over there for my final analysis. Steven?
Thank you, Richard. In today's analysis, bugs. Are they good? Are they bad? We'll never know.
We'll never know. Oh, God.
It's an ongoing war. I wasn't done yet. It's a war of attrition.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I thought of something that I wanted to add, but apparently not.
Do it. Just go. Go back to character.
The moment is gone, Victor. We've started. Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Hi, everybody. Oh, I thought you were gonna open that one, Jolen.
Oh, I mean.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of CafeTalk.
Yes, hi.
If it isn't obvious, we're your hosts, Victor and Jolen. Which is which, you may never know. Unless, if you listen to us, then you can clearly tell which one is our voice. But until the mystery is solved, we shall keep it a secret to ourselves. Anyways, today we have a very special podcast for you. We do have a puppy within our midst. Isn't that right, Jolen?
A puppy, you say? Yes.
Yes.
We're going to be sampling this puppy and tell you if it's delicious. Is that not what we're doing? It's not what we're doing today?
I mean, I was talking about the dogs that you have. You always have your dogs with you. That's what I was gonna go with.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I mean, unless you have some mysterious recipe that, nobody really knows about how to make dogs delicious, Jolen. Because I don't.
It's just like any kind of recipe. You gotta start with the good base, and you gotta marinate it for a couple hours.
Ah, okay, I see. Yes.
Yeah.
So are you thinking like some buttermilk in that area? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I was thinking of like a Chinese 5-spice.
Ooh, all right.
Pretty good.
Yeah, kick it up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yes, sir.
Today we are really gonna talk about Jolen's future. Isn't that right, Jolen? We're gonna hit up the old Oracle of Ages and see what they have to bring forth in Jolen's what are they called?
Come on, Victor, you do it.
Endeavors. Thank you. Yes.
Ah.
Thank you. I know I'm great. I'm 500 IQ over here. Thank you. Yes. No, but Jolen has recently started a vlog channel with his dad.
Isn't
that right, Jolen? Yeah.
Yep.
How's that going for you? Tell us about it. Let the people know.
So, God, where do I even start?
From the beginning, before the channel started.
So in the beginning, there was a big bang.
Too far back.
It all started in a hotel room on a cold December 9, 1995 night.
Oh, okay. Where's this going?
They had just slashed my mother's stomach open and pulled me out. I wasn't born the natural way. My mom had to have a C-section, a cesarean, if you will.
All right. You're closer now. Now skip a few years, maybe 25 years. That should be good.
January 24, 2008. I shat myself while walking home.
Oh man, walking home.
It was a
school.
warm summer day. The birds were chirping. The clouds were floating on by. There was a smell emanating from my pants.
There was
No, I'm just
something
kidding.
weird served in the cafeteria that day that just didn't sit well in your stomach.
Yeah, exactly. No, okay, I'll be serious. So, what since the pandemic? Well, I mean, even before the pandemic, my dad liked watching vloggers, specifically from the Philippines, because it kind of gave him like a little sampling of home, if you will.
Yeah, some nostalgia.
Yeah. So, and then he saw how much good can come of like someone who wants to do good and like now has the resources to, because in this, like, it's not his town, but in this town that he's watching all these vloggers from, apparently there was one vlogger who found out that, like, oh, you can make a decent living just by vlogging,
Oh, okay.
because he had recently he was like a just some driver, and he would vlog like his driving adventures and stuff like that. And then when he started, like,
Mm.
when he finally got monetized from YouTube, he was like, I make more money vlogging than I do driving. So he like quit being a driver. And
Oh,
he
okay.
saw that, like, how much this can change someone's life. So he would get like fan mail and stuff from like his audience, and sometimes people would give him like old cell phones or cameras and things, and he would give them to like his neighbors or people around the village and be like, look, this is all you have to do to start vlogging. Doesn't matter what you do, just like upload videos regularly, and then when you get monetized, it's going to change your life. And then like his whole town vlogs now.
Oh, damn. He started a whole video revolution in his village.
Yeah, exactly. And then like everyone kind of just like vlogs, like they vlog like everything they do. Like they build, now that some of them make money and stuff, they like are rebuilding houses and they vlog like the whole rebuilding process. Others just kind of like show up to other people's houses and be like, hey, look, I'm at B-boy's house, like, what's up, everybody?
Is this a crossover episode?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
So this is
awesome.
what kind of like inspired my dad, and he's been saying like, man, like we can do that and all this stuff. So finally I was just like, look, if you really want to do it, like, I'll help you out.
Let's get to it. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, and like for me, the main inspiration is just because, like, I see, like, because of the pandemic, his health has gotten worse because he had to leave his job, and
Oh,
he's
okay.
just like bored at home. He doesn't do anything. So I was like, if
Yeah.
this is gonna get you out of the house and like stimulate your mind and like then fine, whatever.
Yeah, it would be good for him.
Yeah. So I bought a. This is also an excuse just to buy stuff.
Go on a shopping spree on Amazon.
Yeah, convoluted scheme just to acquire trinkets.
Jolen, you used your own father to feed your addiction of shopping for great deals.
Exactly. I mean, it wasn't that great of a deal. Like I bought him a bunch of like vlogging stuff, like GoPro, like a GoPro, some little like portable lights, a monopod, the essentials.
Of course, yeah. When you're starting out, it's perfect.
Yeah, and then we've already recorded like 3 videos. One video is out. There'll be a link in the description
Yeah, go check
if
them
you
out,
want to check it
boys
out. And overall,
and
like,
girls.
yeah, and he's like really enjoying it. It's like, it's nice seeing him so happy and like, coming up with all these ideas like, oh, what if we do this? What if we do that?
Aw, he's actually having fun with it. That's great.
Yeah. So that's his whole journey. And then like in the beginning he was kind of embarrassed to share like with his friends on Facebook and stuff, but I was like, these are the people who are going to give you free subs and help you like get found by other people.
True, yeah, they will be the ones to give you the most support out of anybody.
Yeah, so he got over that embarrassment, and then now he's just like, now he's on like the vlogger high where he's like, we gotta vlog everything. We gotta one episode every single day, and I'm like, take it easy, Dad.
He's like, we're starting off easy right now. Don't go too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds really good though. It sounds fun. Like, I'm happy to see that he's having so much fun with it because, like you said, he seemed like he didn't have much to do and he was like bored. So for him to actually not only be a part of what he enjoys watching, but also like see that right away on his first video. He got like good reception from friends. And did you get any like strangers seeing his video by any chance? I didn't get to ask that.
I think a couple, because I posted his video on Reddit,
Yeah.
and then like in the analytics where you can see like, oh, you can see how much traffic your video gets. Like I think 4% of it came from Reddit, so that's like one person.
Oh, okay, but still really good. At least somebody checked it out.
Yeah, most of the traffic was from like Facebook.
Ah, I see. See, and right now that's perfect for him because, like, I would say for us, we don't really use Facebook, and
Nah.
like for him, since he's much older than us, this includes my own parents. The people of his age use Facebook a lot more often to stay connected with their friends and family. So I'm pretty sure he knows Facebook way more, or at least much better than we do. And he could use that to his advantage, especially if he's advertising his videos on there. Like, I'm pretty sure you get like a good, stream of advertisements for his channel.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And so what's your last video you recorded? Or at least, like, what's the last video you've uploaded? Well, what did it contain? What did you guys do?
I mean, he only has one upload right now.
Oh, really? I thought you uploaded like 2 already.
No. So originally the upload schedule was gonna be like once a month, but
Okay.
now that like some of like his brothers and sisters and some of like his friends from work are like, hey, when's another video gonna come out? Like, we want to see what you're doing.
Yo, for real?
Yeah, that's what they. I mean, that's what like my aunt said, because my aunt works at the same hospital that he used to work before he quit.
Yeah.
And then she shared his video with his friends and her friends and stuff, and they all know each other because they work in the same unit.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, tell him like, when's he gonna release a new one? Like, we want to see him, and we want to see what he does.
Dude, that is so fucking wholesome. I love that. I did not know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, so now the new upload schedule is Mondays and Fridays, which means we have to go out a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's 2 videos in a week. I thought you were gonna go with at least once a week or once every 2 weeks.
No, yeah, it's like twice a week now. Which, I mean, I'm okay with. It's still getting my dad out there and him getting exercise and moving around.
True, and like getting his creative juices flowing, thinking of what to do next.
Yeah. So, I mean, the downside is that just adds more stuff on my plate, because I mean, I'm already
Yeah.
busy with our channel. I'm busy with school, and then just trying
Yeah.
to, play video games and live that solitary life.
Try to live that the e-boy life.
Exactly. But
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
It's weird though. Like there's 2 things that I wanted to talk about, like, because of this.
Yeah.
But oh man, I forgot I forgot where I was going with this. So something that I was gonna say is, like, because my dad started vlogging and he's enjoying it and stuff, it kind of inspired my sister to do it as well.
Oh shit, nice.
So she's gonna start her own like vlogging channel, but it's mainly gonna be like her bike riding around San Francisco in the Bay Area.
Ooh,
And
okay.
then same deal, but walking her dog.
That's more than fine. I honestly see that working out really well for her.
Yeah. And then it's something that I found weird was like how there's such a like there's such a different mindset between the
Mm.
generations, because my dad is like 56,
Okay.
so he's not like a young cat anymore.
Yeah. He's got experience.
He's not like us at the freaking ripe age of 25. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, audience, Victor just joined the 25-year-old club, like,
Yep.
today.
Yeah, I went to the business office and signed the papers. I got my 25-year-old nickel, and I'm part of the group, baby.
Yeah, finally.
Sorry, you had to wait 4 months since you joined the group, Jolen.
Hmm.
But yeah, so you're saying about your sister
No, what I was going with this was like,
with the generations.
like if you, like in our case, right, when we were first starting our channel, and we would like tell our friends and people that we know, like, oh, hey, we have a YouTube channel up on.
So you left off trying to explain to us what you thought about the gap between the generations between your
Oh, yeah,
father
yeah,
and
yeah.
your sister.
So
Yeah.
like, so like in our case, when we first told people like, oh, we have a YouTube channel and stuff, like people would just be like, oh, hey, that's cool. And that was kind of the end of it, right? We had to like egg
Yeah.
people on to be like, you want to subscribe, you want to check our stuff out.
Yeah, it was like we had to give them a reason as to why their attention should be, given to us.
Yeah, but versus like my dad's generation, like if you're like trying something new or you need help, like people are just willing to help you.
Yeah, I could see that. It's crazy.
Like at first when we first told people like, oh, my dad has a YouTube channel, to like my aunts and stuff, like
Mhm.
immediate they were like, oh, send me the link, like I'll subscribe, and what do you want me to do? Like, and we were just like, oh, you could just watch the video and subscribe. But they're like, okay, I'll do that, and then I'll send it to my friends and and I'll tell them to do the same. And I was like,
Oh my god.
there's something got lost between my dad's generation and our generation.
Bro, that are you kidding me? Those are like the words I want to hear whenever I fucking tell a friend like, "Oh, I got a YouTube channel or I got a podcast." I would love to hear them say that. I'd be like, "How can I help?" And it's like very few of them have given me that reaction. Like Tiffany. Shout out to you if you're listening, baby. Blanca was also another one. They were very
Yeah,
supportive.
Tiff, Blanca, Stephanie. If you're listening,
Hell
well,
yeah. And
take out the last name. Remove that last name.
well, there's two Stephanies. Hopefully that they're listening.
Yeah.
You know who you are. But my point is, like, I feel like that's how most of my parents' friends are as well. That if my parents were to start a project like your dad is, family members and friends instantly would be like flocking to their channel and be like, yes, here, let me send it to my friends and then give you more support.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then something crazy too, like when we were recording our third vlog, it hasn't gone up by the way, but just a little behind the scene, a little BTS. Freaking like we were recording and then some like the guy who was fishing next to us just like started talking to my dad like, oh, what is this, like what are you guys doing? And then they just had like a full-on conversation and I was like, god, my generation is so like entangled with social anxiety, we wouldn't even like think of sparking a conversation with just some stranger.
Yeah, that's true.
And I've seen this happen like multiple times. Like when I used to take the bus, like
Yeah.
some like middle-aged lady would just get on the bus and sit next to like another middle-aged person, and then they would just spark up a conversation. And I was just like, do they know each other? And they're like complete strangers.
Yeah, I've seen that. Like literally on the metro where it's like I would see them sit down like exactly the same situation and I myself would be like, these people they're two strangers and they're having a conversation like if they're old friends, like they haven't seen each other in years. But you could tell that this is the first time they're meeting. It's so awesome.
I know. And I'm like, man, maybe what those old timers said really was true, where they like met the love of their life on the bus or on the subway or something.
Yeah, because people weren't afraid to talk to each other back then, even if you were strangers. But at the same time, look, I do want to make things clear though. Two things. One, the world we live in has gone way scarier to the
Yeah.
point where
Oh yeah.
because of our communication skills, because of the internet, we're so connected. We also know how dark the thoughts of certain people can get. So therefore, fear has been instilled in us to think like, you never know what this person could do. You never know the next stranger you talk to could be the one that kills you. So that's why I feel like most people tend to stick to themselves, mind their own business in hopes that, you live longer. Which is also, of course, the result that we're just talking about where, you don't really get that sort of interaction with like strangers and you get to meet a cool person on the bus. But I do know a handful of people that are part of our generation that still more than willingly talk to someone and instantly become friends on like the first interaction. And one of those people is our I would say he's our first guest, Edward. Our good friend,
Yeah.
longtime friend, first guest on the podcast, Edward from the Couch Potatoes. And also, I think the Couch Potato Gang, I'm not 100% sure on that. Like, don't quote me, but point is, Edward is definitely one of those people that if a stranger were to talk to him, even if it's like the first time ever even seeing this person, he would talk to them, have full-on conversations, be incredibly friendly, and by the end of the conversation, I'm pretty sure he could like consider them a friend, or at least the person themselves considers him a cool enough person to like want to interact with him more in the future.
Yeah.
And through that, especially through Edward, I did learn some of my communication skills through him, because when I used to work for a hotel, I'm not gonna divulge any information on that, but right after high school I used to go to work for a hotel, and I would be on the metro constantly every single day. And that's where the two stories line up, because I was constantly in fear of like who's dangerous and who isn't, because I still live in a fairly shady neighborhood, and I used to work at a fairly shady neighborhood, so you never know what person could be thinking in their minds. So I would always just mind my own business, never really care about other people's business, unless it involved me in some way. That's when I would care. But through that hotel job and constantly having to take the metro multiple times in the morning and after work, I met a lot of cool strangers that I still remember to this day, even though I don't talk to them anymore. And one in particular, he gave me, at that time, I'm gonna use subtle words. He gave me some herbs for my recipes, and he was enjoying them himself at the time. And he sat down next to me because there was no other chair available, and he was like, "Hey, man, do you partake of this herbs for your recipes?" And I was like, "Yes, I do, but not at the moment." And he's like, "Oh, that's perfectly fine. I have an extra jar full of this herb. Would you like to take him home and use them later?" And I was like, Are you sure? This herb is pretty expensive. Are you willing to give it to a stranger like me?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, you're pretty cool." And I was like, "All right, thanks." And the entire bus ride, we just kept talking and having this conversation like if I was his friend. And it felt really nice to know that, like, not everyone out there is potentially dangerous. And after that, I constantly had multiple interactions like that with random strangers that were just cool. They were willing to share their life, their experiences. And ever since then, it has helped me open up to communicating with other people much easier, to make me think like, hey, these people are cool, or at least like, oh, what can this person share with me today? And like, what can I share with them?
Hold on.
But no, yeah, I was finished with my story either way. That was actually perfect timing.
I've only had one experience like that where I met like a cool stranger on the bus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was like, I don't know. I don't even remember how it happened. I think I just sat next to her or something, and I had a
Yeah.
bunch of crap, and I smelled like garlic.
Okay.
Because it was during the science fair in high school, and I was making like garlic oil.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, and then we struck up a conversation, and she was like, "Whoa, that's cool! Like, you're only in high school and you're doing that." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like an art major at Pasadena City.
Damn. Okay. So she was like interested in your art science project.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was essentially it. Like, I don't remember much after that.
Yeah. Well, see, it's because again, it's you got to look at it from both perspectives, because it's like, again, you never know what the other person is going through, and it could be like a really bad time. They could not be in a good mood to talk with somebody, or worst comes to worst case scenario, they're just unstable, and you never know what their next action could be. So it's like,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people carry that with them, so that's why most people might just mind their own business. But that's like the point that most people forget as well, where if a person approaches you with kindness and friendliness, it's like, why are you shutting it down? You know, like, go with it. Be friendly, be kind to them. You know, just, if you still want to be safe and, you know, like, protect yourself, just don't give them any information about yourself. You know, because again, you do see online, you know, there's a lot of predators who are like smart enough to be kind and be friendly with people. That's how you, like, they lure you in and, you know, trap you and, you know, hurt you. But at the same time, it's like, you don't give them any personal information. Just be friendly. Just, you know, switch the topic if they start asking you that sort of stuff. But it's very different. It's a very different world out there from our parents' generation to how it is now. And you got to be careful, but at the same time, don't be afraid of people and enjoy life, because you never know what the next person could bring to your life that you may not have now.
Yeah. True. You're right.
Because,
And I mean, meeting.
oh, go for it.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, meeting strangers on the bus isn't the only way.
Yeah.
Like, one of my good friends, we became friends because I decided to approach her after we had a confrontation during one of our tests. Yeah, she doesn't like this story.
Like, wait, like confrontation as in like you guys were competing for the better score, or like you took her seat,
No, no,
or
no.
what?
Well, she took my seat because we
Okay.
had assigned seating during like a biology test in college,
Yeah.
and she was sitting in the wrong seat, and I thought I was like, nah, that's not my seat. So I like went to go look around, and sure enough, it was my seat. So I
Uh-huh.
approached her and I was like, oh, I think you're in the wrong seat. And she was just like, oh, really? And then we went to go ask the teacher, and then she had to look it up because I think we got assigned to the same seat.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't anybody's fault.
Yeah, and then the professor just gave her a new seat, and then she left. And when she was leaving, I was like, she seems nice. So then I went to go talk to her. Like I tried to find her after the test because I finished first, and I
Uh-huh.
was just chilling outside waiting for my friends. But then I didn't find her. So the next class lecture, I was waiting for some of my friends, and I saw her, and I just like walked up to her, and I was like, "Hey, you're the girl who sat in my seat." And then it's history from there. We became best friends.
Oh, hey, you're the girl who sat in my seat. That's funny, man.
We became really good friends.
Is that one of the people that we mentioned before when we were shouting out cool friends?
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
cool. I think I know who you're talking about then.
Yeah.
But I just want to touch one last story to this topic before we like move on. During high school, I went to my first ever and last, because I haven't ever gone back, anime expo.
Oh.
That's right, everybody. The secret's out. I'm a weeb. Oh my god. Um, and I had to take the metro line because, you know, of course, I was too young to drive at the time. And luckily, though, the Anime Expo is in Staples Center, Staples Stadium. I don't know where the around that area, and
The Staples Center.
the Staples Center. Yes, well, it's like the convention center behind Staples Center. Um, and the fucking convention center is actually like a block away from the Metro Blue Line station in LA. So that's the perfect fucking metro to take when you're going over there. And I was decked out in anime stuff like from the expo because I bought like a shirt, I got some like keychains, and of course my entry badge or whatever it's called. And some guys were like on the metro with me, and they were like hanging out together in a group, and they look at me and they're like, "Yo, did you get that shirt from the expo?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it was like a Kingdom Hearts shirt. And I was like, "Dude, I was looking for everywhere for that shirt. Where'd you get it?" And I was like, "Oh, this section over here. I got it from this right there." I was like, "Oh." They were just, you know, making conversation. And that was it. Like, after we just talked about the shirt, we just ended it there. And I kind of just awkwardly stood there quietly in the corner of the metro, just like waiting for my stop. And I kept seeing them look over at me like they wanted to continue having a conversation, but they didn't know what to say after that, and it was just very awkward and just had an energy of like, ugh, like anti-socialism. And that was the first time and last time I ever had that type of encounter with a stranger, because like I said, that's when I start after high school is when I started working at the hotel, and I started like improving and working on my social skills to the point where if
Ah.
some stranger ever did talk to me, I wouldn't just end it right after the first topic. I'd be like, "Oh, so what did you guys?" I would have asked them like, "Oh, what did you guys enjoy from the expo?" Or like, "What did you guys do?" Or "First time here? Are you natives to LA?" Sort of stuff. There were so many possibilities I could have asked them, but I decided to just stand there awkwardly, all quiet. I used to be much shyer back then, so people change, and it's a funny story, funny memory now that I remember it.
Yeah, that's true.
But we have strayed far from the main topic, which is your father creating a vlog channel. And by the sound of it, it's going great. So
Yeah.
hopefully you guys succeed. Hopefully your dad continues having fun with it, because he seems to be having a lot of fun, and I'm very happy for him.
Yeah, he's having a lot of fun with it, and I'm pretty glad. And I mean, I'm having fun too. Don't get me wrong. Like, it gives me an
Yeah.
excuse to go out, hang out with my dad, go
Yeah.
fishing a little.
Yeah, of course. It's awesome. So my
Something
question to
weird.
you. Oh, what's up?
Oh, I was gonna say something weird that I learned, and it's not even about vlogging,
Yeah.
because we went to Whittier Narrows to go fishing at like a lake,
Yeah.
and apparently, and then like we didn't catch anything, and we were like, "Huh, this is odd." So I went online and looked it up. Apparently, a lot of these like Southern California fish hatcheries
Mm-hmm.
are like plagued with like a fish eating bacteria.
Whoa, what?
So they had to like close down some of the hatcheries, and like whatever fries or whatever you call little baby fish, they had to bring them to
Mm-hmm.
like a different hatchery in like in Central California, and they had to
Yeah.
like clean up. And then they have to clean and sanitize the hatcheries for the SoCal ones in order for them to resume business as usual. And I was like, dang, who would have thought?
That's crazy. It's fucking like the fish were having their own pandemic over here.
Yeah, at least like in Southern California.
Yeah. But that's amazing how it just switches up the farming, cuz most people, at least me, I myself, I can't, I don't know why I said most people, but I myself always saw as fish farming as like a very sustainable and healthy alternative to just, catching fish out in the ocean.
Oh, I mean, it's the hatcheries are different from fish farming.
They're not like the hatcheries are connected to a fish farm.
No,
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
so
I
like
see.
these hatcheries are run by like California Fish and Wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
So the fish that they grow end up going into like the lakes that they stock fish with. So like Santa Fe Dam,
Oh,
Whittier Narrows, like and or just your normal parks that they dump fish into.
yeah.
That's where these hatcheries come from. But there are hatcheries that feed fish farms, but they're usually like a different kind of fish, or they're located somewhere else.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the ones that were connected to fish farms themselves.
No, no, these are like strictly for the purpose of supplying fish for fishermen and fish women, or just people who fish.
Yeah. But see, that makes so much sense now, because my cousin told me that they went to Santa Fe Dam to go fish like a month ago or so, or 2 months, and that they were no fish whatsoever in Santa Fe Dam. Like maybe there was, but they didn't catch any at all. And it was very strange, because at least whenever they do go, they're able to catch at least like 5 fish, but this time around they're just weren't biting, and that's what they assumed. They're like, oh, we just had bad luck. But with this information, I'm kind of suspecting maybe there were just less fish in general in Santa Fe Dam to begin with.
Maybe. I mean, it's only been going on for like a month.
Oh, it is recent then.
Yeah, it's very recent.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah. Then I guess my cousins just had bad luck. That's crazy, man. There's a bacteria that ate the fish from the inside out?
Yeah, from the outside in.
Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, man. And like, the weird part is that fish don't feel pain the same way we do. So it's like they would just be fit swimming along with like no tail or no fin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's
It do
crazy.
be like that.
The fish life do be like that. My question for you though, Jolen, that I wanted to ask about your dad's vlog is, do you personally have any plans to help him out with, like specific ideas? Do you want to do something crazy with it, or maybe does he have any special plans for his vlog that he wants to do?
I mean,
Any exciting projects?
my dad's limited in the things that he can do, so like we can't go hiking or anything too extraneous, like physically
Oh,
extraneous.
yeah,
But I mean, obviously, I'm gonna help him with like cooking videos or whenever we have some other type of thing. Like, well, I mean, I'm helping him with everything. Like even in these vlogs, like I'm filming it for him.
yeah.
Like if this was a TV show, he's kind of like the host or like the guest star, and I'm just doing everything in the background.
Oh, he's like, yeah, the host. Yeah, definitely. Like, he's the host, and you're the producer and the director and stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
Not bad. I see. Then, as the director, Jolin, what are your plans for the big show? Where is the end goal? What is the next
I
step?
don't know.
What can you get the fans excited for?
I mean, it's hard to plan things just because of the pandemic.
True.
We can't do as much as we want. Like he wanted to go camping and like go on those. They have like these boats that will take people out fishing,
Yeah.
but obviously those aren't running anymore because you have to social distance and it's not profitable for these captains to bring people out fishing if you can only bring like 3 or 4 people at a time.
Yeah, true.
So there's a lot of things that we want to do, but we can't do because of the pandemic.
All right. I mean, well, stick with what works, right? Right now the fishing seems to be doing good. It still keeps people's attention.
Yeah, definitely.
The good news is that, like, the fans that you have right now are excited to just see your dad. They're fans of your dad and just see how good he's doing, and hopefully he's well and stuff like that. So far so good. No need to jump the gun yet. Jump the shock.
The good news is too that like we're not just limited to going to one beach. We have like the whole California coast
Yeah.
that we can go to. Like if we visit all the piers and stuff in LA, then I mean we can just drive down to Orange and then go to those piers and beaches and stuff.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I've never gone fishing in Orange County.
Yeah, so I mean there's still a lot of stuff that we can do. And then even just like one of the ideas that I had was, aside from just filming us fishing at like Redondo Beach, we can like show off the pier and get like really cool B rolls and action shots there because it's like a nice place to just chill and hang out.
So this is just an idea, but I was thinking maybe it could be a good vlog idea for you and your dad. Would be like, once the pandemic is over and you're able, people are able to go out again. If they open up Santa Monica Pier again, and you have those crazy nights where like the lights are on and it's kind of like a carnival on the pier and stuff like that, like you guys could go and vlog about that. Just show
Yeah,
having fun.
yeah, it's definitely possible.
Yeah. Oh, and then isn't the LA no Orange County Fair coming up this year? Like they're actually gonna
I don't
open it
know.
up, and
Are they? I have no idea.
because it got canceled last year, didn't it? Or like there was like
Yeah,
limited tickets sold or something like that.
I think it got canceled.
Yeah, I heard a rumor. I'm not sure. I need to research it myself. But I heard a rumor that this year the OC Fair was definitely like gonna open up again, and I'm hoping it's true because
Oh.
that place is awesome.
Mm. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, there's endless possibilities. It's still a new channel. You guys are starting out. You could do anything you want and everything. Go explore the world. Bring it to your fans.
Oh my god. Vlog in Minecraft?
Vlog in Minecraft. That's good. See, there you go. You're already thinking
That'd be
outside the box,
hilarious.
Jolen.
Right? But yeah. I mean that's pretty much where we're at. It's all the stuff we've been doing.
That's good. Are you gonna? Is your sister planning on doing her vlog channel anytime soon as well, or is that just like still in the idea process?
No, she messaged me today asking like, "Oh, what do you use to edit and all this stuff?"
Ooh, okay.
So I think she's already gone out and filmed some things. She just has to like put it together.
Yeah, not bad. See, because
Yeah.
your sister could definitely like, especially since she's planning on doing the whole bike channel and dog walking. It's like she could take advantage of like showing the sights. People love that. The environment, the hot spots, the intricacy of the architecture.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Yeah.
good to hear though. Hopefully, it goes well for her too, man.
The big question is, am I gonna start vlogging? Probably not.
At this point, I think you're gonna start streaming, aren't you, Jolen?
Maybe. I'm still on the fence about that.
That's right, everybody. Jolen's gonna start a Twitch channel, isn't that right? Gonna start streaming Minecraft and Kingdom Hearts and Call of Duty and
God, if I stream, I have enough, cause like I bought the 1.5, 2.5 remake for Kingdom Hearts, and that's like 6 games.
yeah, that's a
So
lot of content right there.
I could literally stream Kingdom Hearts for like half the year.
There you go. You have, and then there's a whole fan base behind them that would go crazy for you, just start following you because of that.
But then I'll just be known as the guy who streamed all Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, at the beginning you would, because then again you would have to like state the fact that this is the first time you're ever getting into the Kingdom Hearts series. So they'll help you out. They'll tell you what's good, what's bad, and then once you're done with Kingdom Hearts, they'd be like, "All right, let me know what other games you guys would like me to see," and they'll probably suggest some like
Oh
cool
god.
JRPGs.
No, they're either gonna suggest like Resident Evil or Final Fantasy.
I was about to say that. I was like, they're most likely gonna suggest Final Fantasy.
And there's like 15 Final Fantasies.
Yeah, there's so many.
My god.
Oh, bro, and I
So
think
many.
the most recent Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy 15, I think that one was like so long that I think it's like longer than Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 2 combined. So that's a
Damn.
beast in its own.
Damn. So much
Yeah.
content.
Yeah, it's there you go. It's good news, bad news, depending on whether you like it or not. But it's good news because there's so much to do.
This is true. This is true.
Comment down below if you want Jolen to start his Twitch channel. Motivate him, people.
I don't know. The real question is, Victor, when are you gonna stream or do other stuff, things, etc.?
Honestly, I would have started streaming already if I had the monster of a PC that you have.
The only thing that's a monster in this PC is the 3080.
Hey, that's good enough to play games. So after that, you just slowly start upgrading bit by bit.
I
But
don't know, man.
I need a PC in general, is what I'm saying. I don't have a
Yeah,
PC.
you do.
Yeah, if not, I would
I
have
mean,
definitely started.
anyways, what I was saying is, yeah, you do need a PC, but right now is not a good time to build one.
Yeah.
It's an okay time to try to buy one, like a pre-built.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I don't know how long you want to wait. I mean, you can like test your luck. Like I didn't use a bot to get my graphics card.
Well, that's another issue in itself, because it's like,
Yeah.
I don't have the budget to build a PC myself. So, like, even though I've said this multiple times already, I'm just gonna have to keep waiting until I have the money to buy the components little by little. Because right now, I could definitely get the case, the power supply, maybe the motherboard and the CPU, but that's about it. Like, I wouldn't have enough money to get like a hard drive or a fucking GPU and and a monitor, because I already have a keyboard and mouse. But so yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna be until I get a PC.
You can't stream on your MacBook Air?
Oh God, ew. I mean, maybe.
Wow.
It's just like I can stream, but it would be like what, Honey Pop 2, maybe like the something of Isaac.
Yeah, just stream all the indie games.
Are they Mac compatible?
I mean, there has to be some,
Yeah, but I'm scared. I'm terrified with like my MacBook Air, like not being able to handle it, because sometimes when we record this podcast, if I'm using like the internet on my PS4, or even just have like 3 tabs open on Chrome or even Brave, it just somehow seems to be stuttering or like struggling a little bit. Like even right now, as I'm speaking, my fucking MacBook Air is like overheating a bit because I could hear that fan roaring.
I was about to say, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna blow up?
No, it'll go straight to your fan, my fan, and then it'll blow up.
And then you'll blow up.
Exactly. So I don't think streaming's an option with my MacBook.
All right, to give you context, on Steam, in the indie category, there are 9,000 Mac OS games.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
9,767 indie games that are Mac OS compatible.
Holy moly. That's way more than I even imagined.
You could play Terraria.
I don't know about Terraria, though.
You could play Stardew Valley. You could play The Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Binding of Isaac, that's what it was.
You can play Hades.
I could.
You could play House Flipper, American Truck Simulator, Golf with Friends, Don't Starve Together, Honey Pop 2, Honey Pop, Overcooked, Dead Cells, Overcooked 2.
See, the games are not the problem. The problem is the streaming itself.
Yeah, I know.
And then also the angle, because, the laptop, so it's not really a flattering angle from my laptop camera. I would have to get another, what is it called? One of those desktop cams or whatever to put on a better angle and then record myself.
Yeah.
I don't want people to see my double chin every single time they tune in. Only sometimes, to remind them how sexy I am.
Just do what I do and grow a beard.
If I could, I would have already, Jolen. I only got this.
It's just that simple.
Goatee going.
It's that simple. Just grow a beard.
Yeah. So just hold on, and then and they magically.
Yeah, there you go. There it is, everybody. Victor has a beard now.
God, I wish it was that easy. Are you kidding me? I'd fucking have a long ass beard with like nice, braids or whatever. Just comb it, groom it.
Though it's funny that you mentioned streaming, because like before my dad and my sister started vlogging, my parents didn't really understand like, oh, why, the whole like YouTube stuff. Like, why are you doing this? Like, how does it benefit you and stuff like that?
Yeah.
But I feel like now that both my dad and my sister are doing it, the idea of like me streaming or like being more active with YouTube is not such a foreign concept to them. They'll just be like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, definitely. Especially now that your dad has seen that like a whole village benefited from, vlogs and YouTube, that he's exactly more accepting.
So we'll see. Maybe streaming is in the future. Who knows?
It sounds like the right way to go, but only time will tell.
Yeah, I think this is enough, Victor. We've
Yeah.
exhausted this topic. I don't know what else to say.
We've milked it dry. This cash cow will have to move on to the herd, on to better pastures. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. If it is a short podcast, I'm sorry. I'm not 100% sure where we're at with the podcast right now, but even then, if you tuned in, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and it really means a lot to us, guys. If you liked it, remember to hit that like button or the heart button. I don't know what Spotify has. But, follow us for more. Is it just follow?
Maybe.
Well, follow us for more. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see the next future episodes or what we do in the future. And we're also on Anchor.fm, Spotify, YouTube, and share it with your friends. It could help us out too. Hopefully they like it as well. But aside from that, thank you. We love you. Jolen, any last words?
Show my dad's YouTube channel some love. There'll be a link in the description.
Hell yeah.
And with that, we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Stay beautiful.